What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show, Feature Friday. I'm your host, Jazzy K. Ward. Can you believe Friday is here? The weekend is here. It's been a long weekend for me. I mean, a long week for me. I'm not sure about you, but I'm so happy it's Friday, and I'm so happy to see you. So go ahead and start, share the videos, invite people in. Again, thank you so much for joining me on this Friday. Go ahead and pour you a glass of wine, Kool-Aid, whatever you drink. My special guest tonight is my brother, national recording artist and saxophonist. He's a composer. DEE LUCAS is with us tonight. So I'm going to show you just a snippet of what's in store for this brother right here tonight on Feature Friday. Yeah, I was just over here just grooving. I had me a little sip of wine, y'all. I needed that. But wine and jazz, it goes hand in hand. So let's welcome our special guest tonight, national recording artist, saxophonist. Let's welcome DEE LUCAS to Feature Friday.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, my brother D? How are you?
Doing good. Now we got the crackling again.
You got a how is it now?
It's crackling again.
It's cracking again. So maybe we have to give it a few minutes. We give people the chance to come in a little bit. Go ahead and share the video.
Uh-oh.
You good, D?
There we go. It's in now.
You in that? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, this virtual stuff, it's like new for all of us. This technology is like crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's something else, but it's something that we have to embrace,
Yeah. We have to embrace it because, now with the pandemic, and by the way, let me start over. Welcome to the show, D.
Thank you very much. My pleasure to be here.
I've been trying to, get you on the show for a while, but I know you're a busy brother. I said, let me reach out to my friend DEE LUCAS because, I'm seeing you still all over the place. The music still sounds good, but what I want to know is how have you been navigating since this pandemic happened since March last year?
Well, basically just when it first hit, of course, you have to change gears, and it was mandated that we couldn't play. So
Right.
Good thing artists is that we always have something to do. That was go to the studio and get creative. So that's where I put a lot of my energy into the creative side, and it allowed me to finish the new record earlier this year. So once the record was done, then I was able to start going behind the smoke screens, working on the promotions, the PR side of it, working on with radio and pushing the songs to the people, because it really came in a good time because we were all being quarantined. We couldn't go anywhere. So music was a good outlet for a whole lot of people to be at home, just listening to good music.
That's right. And he also gave us, I think for me, D, I don't know if you can speak on this, it gave me a chance to kind of rethink, reprocess, put things in perspective that, how we kind of put stuff like on your bookshelf behind you there?
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of things that have been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, definitely. most definitely, and it's good. It's good you said that, because sometimes we tend to get caught up. We tend to get caught up in doing a lot of things, and then we tend to neglect the things that really matters the most. I know for me, last year, 2019 was very busy.
Right.
Each year better, has gotten more successful for me, but sometimes you tend to miss out on the things that really matter, and that's family and
Right.
friends that have been with you since day one. So when this happened, it allowed me to slow down, get on the
Mm-hmm.
phone, and talk to some people. And talk to people and really have some candid conversations on what we used to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it also allowed me to do some things around the house that I've been neglecting,
Right.
and it was a good thing. It really just allowed me to, like you say, recalibrate and reset and really prepare yourself, so when the time comes when it opens up somewhat, you'll be
Right.
prepared.
Right.
You'll be
You
ready.
know, and I, like you mentioned, D, it's about being prepared, because I've even talked to, some of my friends that were working. I mean, whether they're in the industry or not, they even
Yeah,
said, well, man, I had to, the music thing kind of stopped or whatever they were doing. So I kind of had to go to plan B, C, and fall back
yeah,
on some things I hadn't been doing for a while. But hey, I have a family to take care of,
yeah,
you know, responsibilities. So I think it's also important about also, having things in order
yeah. That's
somewhat.
right. Yeah, yeah, definitely. This was definitely a reality check for a lot of people.
Mhm.
I think more importantly, what I think everyone collectively learned
Mhm.
in this process, the fine line between needs and wants.
Definitely.
So,
I had to, that's true. D. I had to
yeah,
learn that a
yeah,
need and a want. It gave me a time to reflect
yeah,
about prioritizing things that, I mean, I had a lot of things like, I look at a lot of things where it's like, I'm buying all this stuff. Is this a need? Is this a want?
right.
Because a lot of us, I'm thankful that I'm able to telework from home, but
Hmm.
a lot of people are not able to do it.
That's right. A lot of people not able to do that, so it really it's a gut check moment when that happens to you.
Right.
So it's definitely was a learning curve. Yeah,
Yeah. And I think about now, D, with so much going on in the world, and I don't get into politics really, but
yeah,
I stopped, I think was it yesterday, and we saw what was going on
yeah.
i- across this country. And
Right.
I mean, you can answer, if you don't want to comment. I mean, what was your mind thinking or your thought when you saw it?
Well, when I saw it, honestly,
Mhm.
hey, Ward, it didn't surprise me, because this was we are where we are because of the things that were enabled the whole 4 year process. So if things are being enabled and you know it's not right, it's going to come to a head when right comes. And the right
Right.
came when people voiced their opinion during the election. So
Mhm.
if you're not right, but the people have spoken, it's going to come to a head. And then it's unfortunate that you have people that's being misled. And here's the thing, K Ward. Uh,
Mhm.
if you can check my timeline from 2016 to where we are now, I've never said anything derogatory about the president on my page. And I'm not
Right.
about to start to now. But I will say this to answer your question. What I saw yesterday is really, it was not surprising, because a lot of things that happened during the window was enabled. It was just given to him. They allowed him to do it. So this is where we are. This
This is what.
and really, it was really sad. It
Yeah.
was really sad. And for a lot of ways, because we can look at it from a hypocrisy standpoint. You can also look at it from a we are better than this standpoint. And when I say we, everyone, and color has nothing to do with this. This
Mhm.
is a collective thing, because everyone is impacted by this.
That's right.
Everyone's impacted by this.
That's
And
true.
I
And,
did put a post out there saying, this tells us a lot about our security. Now, a lot of people say this was controlled chaos. I mean, it was chaotic plan, but I'll say this: it still speaks on the security because there were none in place. Whether it was organized or not, it still was lack of security, and people's lives were at stake.
That's true. And you know, I also, and just switching gears a little bit, when I think about music is healing.
Yeah.
And even when I put on, again, I'm gonna go back to, I think 2004 was your Remembrance Project.
Yep.
And other, you know, in this world today, people don't realize how much music is healing for the mind, the body, and the soul. You can put on a DEE LUCAS, you can put on any one of your CDs.
Right.
And
yeah. Music tears down a lot of barriers, man.
Mm-hmm.
It tears down a lot of barriers. So often, I think the greatest compliment I've had on one of my shows, K Ward, is that I did a show on Friday night, and it was in California. It was in San Diego.
Okay.
And it was a Friday night. And, you know, after the show, you meet your fans, you meet and greet new fans, people along the way. And this couple came up to me, and they didn't know me, so they didn't have to say what they said. They said that they had Monday through Thursday was the worst week of their relationship.
Okay.
Totally. Those 2 hours that they spent tonight at that venue, listening to that music, was the best 2 hours all week long. They needed that.
Oh, wow.
And it's really affirmation of what you're saying in terms of music. Really, it is really healing. It speaks without being said oratorically. Man, music is powerful, man. And it's powerful around the world, man.
That's right. It's extremely powerful, D. And here's a little fact. I didn't know, and let me know if I'm incorrect on this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were part of the group between 9 and 7.
Yeah, actually, between 9 and 7 has been they were formed before I came on board. But when I'm in Atlanta, and I started teaching myself the sax, and this is really a interesting story. 4 years I've self-taught myself, but I met a longtime frat brother. He so happened to live in the subdivision, my same subdivision, and come to find out we had history among the fraternity back in college. I did not know he had a band. So he saw what I was doing. He saw what my goals were, what my vision was. So he invited me to play in the band. So one thing led to another, and I became a side guy. And that's how I became a band member on Between 9 and 7, because it was already an established band in Montgomery. He brought the band to Atlanta, and I became part of the band. And I tell you, that was the best foundation I could have gotten, because I was self-taught, but it allowed me to surround myself around guys who've been playing, but it also taught me the business side. I saw how it works. So it was amazing. But yeah, to answer your question, man, it was just a small world, and of something that we had in common.
You have in common. I always wondered, because I remember playing. I was like, when I was reading your bio, I was like, what happened to that group? Because I thought that it was a great band.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize Dee was a part of that band.
I was part of that band from 97 to 99. I did 2 years. I did a 2-year stint there. And that's when I decided to pursue my own band and then go solo. But the band had a history, had a great reputation from a regional standpoint. And they were very popular on the campus of Alabama State. Very, very popular in Montgomery. But my 2-year stint there was very, very it was very educational, to say the least. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I mean, now moving into, still great music. And for those watching, make sure you go to DLucas.com to the website. Check out Dee's website. You can still pick up, get all your projects, right, D?
Absolutely. Absolutely. From 2004 to the current record, The Time Is Now, which was just dropped in September. You can get all that on the website.
On the website. And the new song, Feeling You, featuring Daryl Williams, which is slamming. And we're going to feature that right here on Featured Friday. I'm Jazzy K. Ward. My special guest is national recording artist and saxophonist DEE LUCAS. We're going to take a short break. We're going to be right back. Hey guys, this is Jazzy K. Ward, and I'm so excited to tell you about this new show called Featured Fridays. It's about musicians, writers, actors, anybody that has that it factor, showcasing their new music, new projects, and you're going to have it right here with Jazzy K. Ward. I hope to see you there. Hey guys, this is Jazzy K. Ward. You need to get your KWARD radio mask. And if you don't have one, shame on you. Well, you can still get them. They're only $15, $5 for shipping. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you soon. Jazzy K. Hey everybody, welcome back to Feature Friday. My special guest is recording artist and saxophonist, composer DEE LUCAS is with us tonight. And we're going to feature his latest smashing hit. Is simply titled Feeling You, featuring Daryl Williams. You want to tell us about this song before we play the clip?
Hold on a second, it's crackling again.
Okay. So we know D has a new song here, a new album release. This is his 7th studio recording.
Keep talking.
Keep talking.
Yeah, it's crackling again. Just it takes a second or two before it to come out.
Okay, that's good. We live. It's Friday. We just hanging out. We just chilling with DEE LUCAS. But don't forget to go over to DeeLucas.com. Somebody said, "I dare you play Footsteps in the Dark." Now he played that.
All right. Okay, I'm in now, so I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Somebody said,
"Oh man,
you played that song. That Footsteps in the Dark."
Well, I did what I could.
you did that. But you all are actually, you're gonna love the new song, Feeling You. It has a good vibe. It makes your soul feel good, and we're gonna play the song right here on Featured Friday. So we'll talk about it a few minutes right after the song. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Do 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 do.
Yeah,
Man.
somewhere someone had mentioned they like how I let somebody shine on stage. And you know, it's all about, it's not just about me, it's about everybody on the stage. So, and everybody on that stage can hold their weight. But it's also really about musicianship and the camaraderie that we have on stage. So I've never made it about just me on that stage. It's about everybody that I appreciate on that stage. I mean, because everybody on that stage that you just saw, PJ Sprague, Olay, Chris Bidden, Gino, and of course Shawn Michael. Those guys, they really hold their own, and you have to give them their space to do what they do.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I knew Gino. I saw PJ, and when you mentioned Shawn Michael, I was like, oh, I almost forgot about my brother. But yeah, he's bad.
Yeah, man, that's the hit squad right there, man.
So you know, so go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just very blessed to be around those guys, man, because of what they can do for you.
Right. That's true. And it's all about support too and working together. Because you know, a lot of times, you know, D, it's like I think a lot of times we miss that about, you know, we used to work together and you know, people are out for themselves and you see people come together. We can, you know, it's enough out here for all of us to shine.
Yes, it is. It really is. But you know, the thing is, I think what really helps me, K Ward, is that I grew up, and just as well as you did, in an era where music was truly appreciated, and especially like in the 80s when you're talking contemporary jazz, you really study from some great guys during that time. Guys made the final work to contemporary jazz today. If you really watched and studied those guys, like the Grovers, the George Howards, the David Sanborns, the Kirk Whalums, the Gerald Albrights, I could just go on and on. They were very humble guys, but they were serious about the art. But they really, the music was the forefront. It wasn't so much about them or the diva side of things. It was more about the art. And I saw that. I studied that. So that's what I do today, is to try to bring that to the forefront.
Well, keep doing what you're doing, brother. You are simply, your music is staggering. You definitely, as I tell people on this show, you have that it factor. And if you don't know DEE LUCAS, shame on you. Shame on you for not knowing this brother. But there's a lot of people chiming in that say they're just new to your music. But how can we support you? I know we can go on the website, but any music outlets they can go and download your music?
Oh yeah, if you're into the streaming, of course, it's on all the streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Pandora. If you want to download it, of course, iTunes. You can also download it from my website. But of course, my website is a one-stop shop. So if you're still into the CD thing where you want to get the autographs, fine. Just hit me there. And of course, I have merchandise as well as CDs. So, and of course, you can always connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm always there. So I have 5,000 friends, but I tell you what, I know all 5,000.
No, 5,000. That's good, bro.
Yeah.
And DEE, I know you play at a number of festivals like Atlanta Jazz Festival, what's the Arizona Festival and other festivals. I know with the pandemic, a lot of things have slowed down for all of us. So what's next? Do you have anything coming up we should watch out for?
Well, show-wise for this year, if it doesn't get pushed back or rescheduled, I have a two-nighter, March 12th and 13th, in Columbia, South Carolina, at Shay's Lounge. Okay. And April 16th, I will be in Richmond, Virginia, at the Tin Pan. And then April 23rd, I will have my first full show, headliner show, in Denver at the Soil Your Dove. I can't wait for that. I love Denver, man. Denver's so cool. But I have some festivals that's on the docket for this year. Stockton Jazz Festival. That's going to be later September.
Okay.
And I think I have one in Nashville at the at Fisk, the annual Soul Food Festival, last part of June. But again, it's all tentative right now.
It's tentative. Is all this on the website?
Yeah, of course. You can always go to my website and look for the dates and stuff, and I keep it pretty much updated.
Yeah, and they can also follow you on social media, on Facebook, on your DEE LUCAS music page. It's also posted there. You can go there. But my brother, I appreciate you coming to have a conversation with me on Feature Friday. Come back anytime, share any updates with us, new music, all that jazz.
Hey man, thank you for having me, and I got you. And most importantly, thank you for all the people, all the listeners that chimed in tonight, all the fans that have been very supportive over the years. But more importantly, man, radio station like yours, man, it's priceless, man, because of the outlets and because of people like you and what you have. I'm not able to meet the people that's on social media because they are very supportive of you. So therefore, in return, they get introduced to my music. So thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome, my brother. Come back anytime. And one last question before you go. I always ask my guests this. What's the best advice that you've been given just about life in general or your music career that you can share before you go?
I keep it real simple right here. The best advice that's been given to me is that don't take anything for granted. There's always someone better than you out there. So therefore, that's not a bad thing. That keeps you humble.
Right.
So I've always been told there's someone always out there better than you that can do it better than you. So that makes me want to work that much harder. So, and always study your craft, whether it's music, whether you're in the private sector, whatever you do, man, do it 110%. Go hard. And go hard, man, because you'll see the benefits. What you get out, what you put in.
That's true.
Yeah, that's it.
True. Well, D, keep putting in what you're putting in, brother, with the great music. Y'all go out, make sure you pick up his latest project at DLucas.com. Again, my brother, thank you so much. Blessings to you and the family, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, my brother. You stay safe, okay?
All right, you do the same, man. Take
Peace.
Care.
All right.
Yeah, everybody, what another great show. I told you, D. Lucas had that it factor. Thank you all so much. I'm Jazzy K. Ward. Hey, Tawana. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel. That's K Ward Radio. It's on that side. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get all the notifications about the show. Go to kwardradio.com and also subscribe your email address. Okay. Also, my information there for artists who would like to come on the show. Send me your music, K Ward Radio. My address is there. If you want to support the show, my Cash App information is right there. If you want to order a KWARD radio mask, all you have to do is just hit me up. Again, thank you so much. Don't forget to join us on the show for Monday. Of course, we're going to have Artist Talk. You don't want to miss it. None other than guitarist Mr. Eric Essex will be here. Okay? He has that it factor. Remember, make sure you take care of yourself and be kind to others. Good night.
All right. I have a question. How many people really remember this song? If you really know this song, can you sing it? I'm going to play it. You're going to sing it with me, all right? Is that all right? We're going to do something like this.
Hey guys, this is Jazzy K. Ward, and I'm so excited to tell you about this new show called Feature Fridays. It's about musicians, writers, actors, anybody that has that it factor, showcasing their new music, new projects, and you're going to have it right here with Jazzy K. Ward. I hope to see you there.